Mahou Shoujo of the End, or Magical Girl Apocalypse for the English title. This is a series that has been recommended to me quite a few times in the course of the past couple months. I've been told, Chibi, you need to read this series, at least give it a first impressions, because if you like gory and horrific type manga that has a lot of violence, you might like Magical Girl Apocalypse. So I decided, you know what, I'm just gonna read the first chapter. I mean, I was just scrolling through different manga. I mean, I wanted something creepy and stuff to read, and so I decided to start the first chapter and see what the hubbub is about. Well, I read the first chapter. Going into it, I knew it was going to be violent. I didn't know what it was going to be about. I didn't know the premise or the story or anything like that. I just knew it was going to be a violent series. Judging by how the title of the series was, Magical Girl of the End or Mahou Shoujo of the End, it was a very creepy type title. So, I dived into the first chapter about an hour ago, and what can I say? It's fucking creepy. Like, I want to say right now, if you can't stand gore, violence, and if you have a very weak heart, this series is not for the faint of heart. Like, seriously, if you don't like that type of stuff, you should just skip over this series and do not read it, because it is very violent. Just seeing the first chapter, that's all I've read at this moment. I've only read the first chapter. It's very graphic. Now, there isn't any nudity from what I have seen from the first chapter. I don't know if there is any nudity later on down the road, but from the first chapter, there's no nudity, but there is a lot of violence. Like getting to see someone's head ripped completely in half, seeing some people just getting chopped up and shit. It's a very gory type manga. And if you like DeadTube, you might like this series. Like, if you like violence like DeadTube, you might like Magical Girl Apocalypse. Now, I'm not saying the story is similar. By no means am I saying DeadTube and Magical Girl Apocalypse is similar. Like, they're not similar in any fashion besides the violence and gore. So, what is the premise of Mahou Shoujo of the End? Like, what is the theme? What's going on here? So, from what I can gather from the first chapter, is that this magical girl can appear out of nowhere, and I'm guessing she gets summoned by someone that's in need. Because in the chapter, we had clear signs that this girl, like, I'm guessing one of the main female characters of the series, she was getting bullied by these classmates, her fellow classmates. She was getting bullied, she was getting, you know, picked on, put her head into the toilet, just standard bully scenario when it comes to a manga. And so, eventually, as the chapter continued on, you see this magical girl appear that she only looks like she's 7 or 8. She appears out of nowhere, and she starts killing everybody. And I'm assuming the reason why that little magical girl appeared is because the girl was getting bullied. Like, she was getting picked on. She probably did something, either formed a pack, she did something, or a ritual or whatever, and she summoned the magical girl to help her out, and then the magical girl killed everyone that was making fun of her and being mean to her. Now, necessarily the reason why it makes me think this or believe this is because the main male character that was introduced in the first chapter, I don't know if he is the main character, because I don't know if this series is going to be like an episodic type arc series or not, but from what I know now, I'm guessing he's the main male character. The main male character knows the girl that was getting bullied in this chapter, and he didn't really do nothing to help her out. Like, he didn't. He just walked past and wanted to live a normal life, and he just let her get bullied while he was just sitting there watching, and it kind of shocked me how the magical girl didn't want to kill him if the girl did summon the magical girl, because you'd think she would want to kill everybody that was watching her suffer. So there might be something else going on here. I have no idea, but that is what I'm concluding from the first chapter. Now, that's about it. That's about it when it comes to the first chapter of Mahou Shoujo of the End. I'm definitely going to continue reading it. I think there's about 22 or 23 chapters out right now. I know there is a English translation, like there is official manga volumes coming out in America right now. I think there's only 2 volumes out right now in America, and I'm definitely gonna have to pick them up if the series continues in quality. Like, if I read a couple chapters, let's say I read 5 more chapters or 6 more chapters, and it continues to interest me and make me continue reading it, then I might pick up the manga, because it's a series I'll support if it does entertain me. But at the moment, I don't know how it's gonna go. I'm gonna go read more chapters to see if it's gonna turn to be good or not, but I just want to let you all know about this series if you're interested in a very gory type series like DeadTube, since we're all waiting for Chapter 9 of DeadTube to come out. So you all have a wonderful day or not wherever you live. Please be safe. Chibi out.